Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mahdi English School. This video is for class 2, subject science. The thought for today: success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. So the meaning of this thought is that when you practice daily for something, then finally you will achieve that thing. That is your success. You cannot achieve something by doing something at once, because success is the sum of efforts. You have to make efforts repeatedly every day, night. You have to work hard, and only then you can achieve success. That is the meaning of this thought. The content of this video is lesson number 1, types of plants, that we have been studying from the last few lectures. We will continue with that. I will show you the recap of the previous video, what I had explained in the previous video, and after that we will continue solving the exercises from where we had discontinued in the previous video. Answers to be written in the rough book. Whatever answers that I give you of the exercises are to be written in the rough book compulsorily. See that you note down the answers as we discuss the exercise. So let us begin with the recap and then we will continue with the exercise. So in the previous video we had seen the keywords of lesson number 1, types of plants. Which were the keywords that we had seen? I will just read it out for you. Tree, big and tall plant with strong and woody stem is called tree. Shrubs, small plants with woody stems are called shrubs. Herbs, small plants with soft stems are called herbs. Climbers, plants with weak stems that need support of other plants, walls or sticks to grow upright are called climbers. Creepers, plants with weak stems that grow along the ground are called creepers. Root, the part that fixes the plant to the ground is called the root. Stem, the part that carries water and food to all other parts of the plant is called the stem. Leaf, the flat green part that makes food for the plant is called the leaf. Flower, the part that becomes a fruit is called the flower. Fruit, the part that has seeds is called the fruit. Seed, the part from which a baby plant grows is called the seed. So these were the keywords that I had explained in the previous video. After that we had seen the summary of the lesson. In the summary we had seen the main points of the lesson. Based on the size and the types of stem, plants can be grouped into trees, shrubs, herbs, climbers and creepers. So we have studied 5 types of plants in this lesson based on the type of the stem and size they have. Big and tall plants with strong and woody stems are called trees. Small plants with woody stems are called shrubs. Small plants with soft stems are called herbs. Climbers are plants that need support of other plants, walls or sticks to grow upright. Creepers are the plants with weak stems that grow along the ground. So this was the summary of the lesson. It includes all the important points which are covered in the lesson. Then after we had solved the exercise, we had started solving the exercise, and in the exercise we had solved the first 2 questions, which were fill in the blanks and match the columns. So I will just quickly make you revise these two questions which we have done in the previous video. In case if you did not watch the previous video, you should write the answers in your rough book. And if you have watched the previous video, still you can write the answers so that it will be a quick revision for you. So fill in the blanks. Number 1. Trees have a strong main woody stem called dash. So the stem of the tree is called trunk of the tree. So the answer is trunk. Climbers have dash stems. Climbers have dash stems that grow upright. Here I told you to correct in your textbook, there is a mistake. It will be upright because climbers don't grow along the ground, they grow upright. So here you have to cut these words and write upright. So which kind of stems do they have? Do they have weak stem or strong? So we know that climbers have weak stems. So the first option is correct. Climbers have weak stems that grow upright along the ground is wrong. So here I have cut this for you. You have to write upright. Even in your textbook you can make this correction. The dash carries water to all parts of the plant. So which is the part of the plant that carries water to all other part? Is it stem or root? So the correct answer is stem, because the stem carries water to all other parts of a plant. A dash becomes a fruit. Which is the part of the plant that turns into fruit? So that part is flower. Flower is a part of the plant that becomes fruit. Flower is the part that becomes fruit. Number 5. Dash plants make their own food. Which plants make their own food? All or green? So the correct answer is green. Green plants make their own food. So these were the 5 FBs of the previous video which you have already written the answers. Now match the following also were covered in the previous video. Very quickly I will mark the answers so that you can revise and learn it again. So here are the two columns, column A, column B. Column A, trees, shrubs, herbs, climbers, creepers. The 5 types of plants are given. Over here, column B, grow along the ground, strong and big, weak stems, small with soft stems, small with woody stems. So let us match trees. Trees are strong and big. So we'll match trees with strong and big. Then second one is shrubs. How are shrubs? Shrubs are small and they have woody stems. So small with woody stems, they are shrubs. Number 3, herbs. How are herbs? Herbs have small but they have soft stems. They are small in size but their stems are soft. So herbs, small with soft stems. Then climbers. So as the name suggests, climbers, they climb the wall, but over here the option is weak stems because their stems are weak. They need the support of other plants to grow. So climbers have weak stems. Then the last option remains creepers. Creepers, they grow along the ground. Just one option was pending. Creepers grow along the ground. And also we had seen the photo of a watermelon plant, how it grows along the ground. So these were the 5 MF that were discussed in the previous video. Today we shall continue from here. Give 2 examples. The next exercise you will write in your notebook today. In the heading you should write 2 examples. In short, if you want to write, just write this much, 2 examples. So there are 5 questions which are given. For each one of these you have to write 2 options everywhere. So we'll read one by one, we'll understand what is the question and then we shall write the answer. So as I write the answer for each one of these, you also have to write the answers in your notebook. First you have to write the question like it is given over here, number 1. trees, and then you will write the answers which I write over here. So let us write any two types of trees that we know. Can you just write the names of the two trees that we have just seen the names in the lesson? We have seen neem, mango, banyan. We have seen the examples of so many trees. So let's write any two names over here. So as you can see, I have written the two names. You can write banyan also, whichever trees you like. So the two names of the trees are NEEM, neem, and MANGO, mango. Neem, mango. Neem, mango. These are the two types of trees. Number 2, shrubs. Now, shrubs, we know that what are shrubs? They are small plants with woody stems. And in shrubs, we have seen so many examples. So we have to write any two types of shrubs. I will write it for you. So the two types of shrubs are rose and tulsi. ROSE, rose, TULSI, tulsi. Shrubs, rose and tulsi. Trees, neem and mango. Number 3, herbs. In herbs, we know that they are small plants with soft stems. Small plants with soft stems are called herbs. So let us write the names of any two herbs over here. So I have written any two types: coriander, lotus. Lotus is as such a water plant, but it is also a herb. Then we had also seen mint. Mint is also a herb. Even that you can write over here. So learn the spelling: CORIANDER, coriander. CORIANDER, coriander, and LOTUS, lotus. LOTUS, lotus. So there are two types of herbs: coriander, lotus. Number 4, climbers, the plants that take support of other plants, walls or sticks, and they grow upright. Their stems are weak. So let's write the names of any two climbers. So here are the names of two climbers. Note down in your notebook: money plant and grapevine. Their stems are weak and they need the support of other plants, walls or sticks. In the notebook, we had seen how grapevine plant grows with the support of a stick. Without that, it cannot grow. So learn the spelling as well: MONEY, money, PLANT, plant, money plant, and GRAPEVINE, grapevine. Money plant, grapevine are the two types of climbers. Then number 5, creepers. Creepers are the plants that have weak stems. Just like climbers, their stems are weak, but they grow along the ground. Where do they grow? Along the ground. So we'll write the examples. So here are the two examples: STRAWBERRY, strawberry, and GRASS, grass. Strawberry and grass are the two types of creepers. They grow along the ground. In the notebook, we had also seen the image of the watermelon plant which grows along the ground. Same way, strawberry and grass are also the types of creepers and they grow along the ground. So you can write this too. You can also write watermelon if you wish to write. So 2 examples questions we have solved. Which are they? Trees, the two types of trees, neem and mango. The two types of shrubs, rose and tulsi. Two types of herbs, coriander, lotus. Two types of climbers, money plant and grapevine. Two types of creepers, strawberry and grass. Now let us solve MCQs, multiple choice questions. Here, as you can see, choose the correct option, which we have never done before. We are doing this for the first time as there is a change in your textbook of science. So you have to write the answers for this. Please see that you write the answers for MCQs in your notebook. So I will read the questions one by one, then the options. You have to think and then you have to decide which one is the correct option. Let's start reading. I hope you are writing the answers in your notebook. Number 1. Which of these are small plants with woody stems? I repeat, small plants with woody stems. So we know which are the small plants. Shrubs and herbs are small plants. But which one has the woody stem? Which one has the woody stem? So the correct answer is shrubs, because herbs are also small but their stems are soft. So shrubs, they have woody stems. So I have marked option number B as the correct option because they have asked small plants with woody stems. They are called shrubs, as we have seen in the definition, and we have seen the examples like rose and tulsi. They are small plants and their stems are woody. Herbs are also small but their stems are not woody, their stems are soft. Next, which of these is not true about climbers? I repeat, which of these is not true about climbers? So there are 4 options. You have to decide which one is incorrect, which one is the wrong option about the climbers. So before we read, I want to tell you the definition again. Plants with weak stems that need the support of other plants, walls or sticks to grow upright are called climbers. So which option is incorrect? Let's read. They have weak stems. Do they have weak stems? Yes. Then they need support to grow upright. Yes, they need support. They grow along the ground. Wrong. They grow upright. They do not grow along the ground. Where do they grow? They grow upright. So that option is wrong. Option number C. So we have to mark that option, as they have said that which option is not true. So I have marked answer number C, option number C as the correct option. You can write down, they grow along the ground. That is wrong, because climbers never grow along the ground. Creepers grow along the ground, but climbers grow upright, in upright direction. So option number C is wrong. It is incorrect statement. So I expect you have written answers of question 1 and 2, MCQ number 1 and 2. Now I will change the page. Then question number 3. Which of these makes food for the plant? Again, which of these makes food for the plant? So there is a part of the plant that makes food. We have studied 6 parts. From that you should remember which part makes food for the plant. Root, stem, leaf or flower. Root, stem, leaf or flower. So that green color part which makes the food for the plant, that is leaf. Leaf makes food for the plant. So you have to write the correct option, that is option number C again is the correct option. Which part makes food for the plant? So the green part that makes the food for the plant is leaf. Then number 4. What does a green plant need to make its own food? How does a green plant make the food? What things do they need? Like as I told you before in the previous videos, that in our kitchen we need all the things. We need vegetables, oil, etc. We need so many things for making food. But what do green plants need for making their own food? Do they need sunlight, air or water? Or do they need all of these? All of these means, do they need all these 3 things? Or do they need any one of these? So the correct option is all of these, because green plants, they need sunlight, air and water, all these 3 things for preparing their own food. They need sunlight, air and water for preparing their food. So option number D, all of these is the correct option. So I have marked it as the correct one, all of these. In this question, you have to write all the answers, all the options, because all of these means all three things are needed by green plants for making their own food. Number 5. Where do plants store their extra food? Where do plants store their extra food? Now we know that green plants make their own food. They need air, water, light for making food. That also we saw. But some plants they store extra food in their body parts. So which are the body parts? Roots, stems, leaves, fruits and seeds. So these are the body parts where plants store extra food. So according to our lesson, plants store extra food in roots, stems, fruits, seeds, leaves, flowers, in all the parts, in all these body parts, plants can store their extra food. So all these parts are correct. In all these parts, plants can store their extra food. So the last option, all of these, means all these 6 are correct. That means option number D, all of these, that is the correct option. Because plants store extra food in all these 6 parts, so we have to mark the last option because it says all of these, which means A, B and C, all the 3 options are correct. Number 6. This is the part that becomes a fruit. Now which part of the plant becomes fruit? Which part of the plant gives us fruit? Seed, stem, leaf or flower? So we know that flower is the part of the plant that becomes food, that becomes fruit. Flower becomes fruit. So that option is the correct one. Option number D. Flower is the part of the plant that becomes fruit. So we have done 6 MCQs, multiple choice questions. We'll revise that, and if you have missed out any answer, you can write it. Which of these are small plants with woody stems? Shrubs. Which of these is not true about climbers? What is wrong statement about climbers? So that is they grow along the ground because they grow upright. So this statement is wrong. Number 3. Which of these makes food for the plant? What makes the food for the plant? Leaf. Leaf makes food for the plant. What does a green plant need to make its own food? How does a green plant make its food? It needs all these things: sunlight, air, water. So all of these. Where do plants store extra food? They store extra food in all the parts, in all the body parts. So all of these is the correct option. This is the part that becomes fruit. Which part of the plant turns into a fruit? That is flower. So these are the 6 MCQs that we have just completed marking the answers with. Now here is an exercise for you. You all have to write this exercise in your notebook along with me. What is given? Recall and complete the concept map given below. We have to recall what we have learnt in the lesson and we have to complete this concept map. This is called concept mapping. Whatever concept, whatever things we have learnt in the lesson, applying that we have to fill these boxes. So let's do it very quickly. It's very easy thing. You'll just get it very easily. Number 1, types of plants. So here we have to write any 5 types of plants. Here we have to write any 5 parts of a plant. So first I will write down types of the plants for you one by one, and you will also write in your notebook. Number 1, herbs, herbs. Herbs, herbs. Small plants with soft stems are called herbs. Number 2, shrubs, shrubs. Shrubs, shrubs. Small plants with woody stems are called shrubs. Number 3, Trees, 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 big and tall plant with strong and woody stem, that is trunk, is called a tree. Number 4, climbers, 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 plants that have weak stems and need the support of other plants, walls, or sticks to grow upright are called climbers. Number 5, creepers, 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 plants with weak stems that grow along the ground are called creepers. So these are the 5 types of plants that we have written. Now let us write the 5 parts of a plant. We have seen the parts of a tomato plant, so we shall write the names of any 5 from what we have learnt. Number 1, flower, 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 flower. The part that becomes a fruit is called flower. Number 2, fruit, fruit, fruit. The part that has seeds is called the fruit. Number 3, seed, seed, seed. The part from which a baby plant grows is called seed. Number 4, leaf, leaf, leaf. The flat green part that makes food for the plant is called leaf. Number 5, root, root, root. The part that fixes the plant to the ground is called the root. So these are the 5 parts of a plant. So in this exercise, what did we recall? What did we learn? We learned the concept map of the lesson, types of plants, parts of plants. In the types of plants, we learned 5: herbs, shrubs, trees, climbers, creepers. Parts of a plant: flower, fruit, seed, leaf, and root. So I want to show you one picture, that is parts of a plant. We have studied parts of a tomato plant. Now I am going to show a worksheet based on the parts of a plant. So you have to label the diagram if it is asked in exam. How to label the diagram of parts of a plant? Let us see. So if it is asked, if the boxes are given like this, you have to give the names of these parts of a plant like flower, root, stem, etc. Where are all these parts of the plant? You have to give the names in the sequence. There are 5 boxes, so there will be 5 answers. Which are the parts of the plants that we have learnt? Flower, leaf, seed, fruit, stem, and root. So let us see how to label these parts of the plant. So this is how we label the parts of the plant. See over here, the first one you can see leaf, the green part of the plant. This is leaf. Then here you can see the middle part over here, the part that produces fruit. This is flower. Then over here you can see stem, this standing line, this backbone. And what is stem? It is the part that carries water and food to all other parts of the plant. Then it is given fruit. Over here you can see red color, tomato, yummy fruit. What is fruit? It is the part that has seeds. And the last one, root, which is underground. It holds the plant to the ground. That is called root. So this is how you have to label the diagram of parts of a plant. So I hope you have enjoyed the video and you will solve the exercise one time as we have solved in today's video, and revise your lessons regularly. One more thing, students, please see that you maintain cleanliness in your surroundings and see that you keep washing your hands throughout the day. Please take care of yourself, your family. Do not go out unnecessarily. Stay at home, watch the videos, and do your homework regularly. Thank you all.